This is Sam Storm.
What's going on, YouTube? This your man Trey Vito back with another Vito verse reviews. You know what I'm saying? So I threw y'all off. Yesterday we did we were on Winging It podcast. We did a live reaction to I don't think it was live, but I mean it was live as far as like we went live. We did our reaction to Nintendo Direct, so it was actually streaming on the Sandstorm Show's page as well. So I'm gonna put a link in the description for both, which you know they're the same video, they're the same stream. So you know what I mean. Shout out to Jay, thank you for including me in yesterday. That was my first time on the Winging It podcast, so definitely shout out to the whole crew. You know, we've done numerous of videos and streams and stuff like that. I've been featured on First Take before, twice actually, I think. Yeah, I won't say twice. But anyway, yeah, shout out to them. I'll put a link in the description for that. So normally Vito Variants is covering the video games. We did that yesterday. Kind of a little flip-flop. So today I decided to do my first review on the Secret Invasion TV series that just came out on Disney Plus. So if you have not watched that, please click out this video, then come back and see my thoughts on the episode. So there are going to be some spoilers. I don't want to say heavy or light because you never know what you're going to say. I got to kind of explain some things that I seen. Again, I'm not going to be breaking down the video, or I'm not going to be breaking down the episode, sort of, but you know what I'm saying? Not like that. I'm just basically going to say my thoughts on you know, certain things that happened in there that had me like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, you know, this is pretty good. So let's get right into it. So first, let's start off by saying, if you have not watched, let's see, if you have not watched WandaVision, if you have not watched Mrs. Marvel or Miss Marvel, if you have not watched Captain Marvel, well, actually, no, Miss Marvel, you don't, no, okay, scratch Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, because I don't think any of this is connected to that. So anyway, yeah, if you haven't watched that, if you haven't watched Spider-Man No Way Home end credit scene, you know, or was it No Way Home? Or Far From Home? Far From Home. There we go. Far From Home. And some of the just recent type of material. Please go back and look at those. There's some things that is building up to this Secret Invasion things, and the main thing is Captain Marvel with the scrolls. If you watch Captain Marvel, the scrolls were a very big point in Captain Marvel, and so was Monica Rambeau. Well, not a big part of Captain Marvel, but she is a plot point that you know definitely needs to be addressed and talked about. You know what I mean? Scrolls popped up in WandaVision, so and she has a connection with you know the scrolls and all this other stuff. So definitely check those out. But it starts off in Russia. Now I don't know why. I'm thinking I was like, does this have something to do with Scarlett Johansson's character Black Widow, because I love Scarlett Johansson and Black Widow. So, you know, I'm like, I hope they're not trying to do some kind of flashback, or maybe they're doing something with the, you know, the sister, since she's the new Black Widow. Maybe, you know, maybe they're starting off with a bang and showing her. But that's not the case. They actually show Agent Ross, which was kind of suspicious from the jump. He's supposed to be in Wakanda, possibly because he was on his way to jail at the end of Black Panther 2. So he definitely got rescued by the Black Panther bodyguard. I forgot her name. Whatever. Anyway, he got rescued by some Wakandans. So that all automatically had me like, that's not right. Something's not right. Plus it said present day, so I'm like, yeah, he's definitely not. He's definitely not in Russia at that point. You know what I mean? So anyway, he's trying to get some intel about there's a possible secret uprising happening in the scroll world a plan to take over the world, and they're going to use Russia and America to start a war so they can take over. You know what I mean? So automatically right off the bat, you know what I'm saying? They're starting off with a good bang, good swing, whatever. Fast forward, Nick Fury gets called down from the space station Saber, I think the Sword headquarters, and you know, the call happened because there's been some important deaths that has happened in the Scroll world, including Talos, which is a character introduced to us in Captain Marvel. Him and his wife, and a couple other people. They're the good scrolls. They were trying to show um, you know, Nick Fury that, hey, we're not evil. You know what I mean? Like we're just trying to escape our, what I'm saying, our situation. We're under attack by a another race called the Kree. You know what I mean? They're trying to kill us all. They're trying to wipe us out of existence. So, definitely go back and watch all that stuff. So, spoilers for Captain Marvel as well. You know what I mean? So, anyway, we meet up with him. We find out that his wife dies. They don't say why yet. And his daughter, he has a little daughter that was actually introduced in Captain Marvel that actually got along with Monica Rambeau. That's why I wanted to kind of bring her up. And it seemed like they were going to, hit it off as like best friends or cool friends or whatever like that. But she ran off. And evidently she actually ran off to the wrong people. So that's where this uprising starts to become, something serious. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you got Talos' daughter, you know what I mean? And, he's going to do anything to, find her because his wife died. And, I don't think she actually knew. And later on in the episode, you find out she didn't know. So, right off bat, man, with that being, like put in there, man, it just really gave it some substance, and it had some like, now I got questions. How she died, why didn't the daughter not know? You know what I mean? Especially being, running into the arms of the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did she not hear about Kree? Not Kree. I'm sorry, Scroll deaths. I thought the community was tight. Y'all knew each other. Y'all know, about this group and that group and stuff like that. But evidently that's not the case. So, anyway, we get to the big bad Scroll that is running this organization or this uprising, and he's keeping a tight knit program over there. You know what I mean? He's definitely one of them ones that you don't want to run into. Automatically, the scrolls are like super strong, so you definitely don't want to mess with them like just hand to hand or anything like that. They're aliens, so you know what I mean. So this guy, he seems militant. You don't see him do any action or anything like that, but he has like this, oh yeah, so why didn't you tell me? Type feel. You know what I mean? So he hears that Nick Fury has come down from Saber. Now, let's get back to Nick real quick. Nick is like, he's old now, of course. You know what I mean? He didn't grow out his beard. For some reason, not wearing his eye patch. And when he meets up with people, people are saying he's not the same ever since the snap. So automatically, you get a sense of maybe he's just old and that snap traumatized him. Or the person they're talking to is actually not Nick Fury. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. But anyway, basically he goes on his little, trying to get some information on what's going on, and that main scroll he's sending out, his soldiers, including Talos' daughter, to execute this plan still. Even though that Nick is down here, we're still gonna do what we, need to do. Honestly, it actually felt like a trap. It felt like he wanted to do that, have Nick down here for attendance for what he's about to do. So, you know what I mean? There's a plan to bomb a Russian holiday celebration, you know what I mean? And of course, they were probably gonna, blame it on the Americans. So that's how they were gonna have Russia and America, start this war or whatever like that. So, basically, the daughter goes out, gets the bombs. When she gets the bombs, she runs into well, she doesn't run into Agent Hill. Agent Hill, remember Agent Hill? Agent Hill is with Nick Fury and all this other stuff. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but and she plays a major part of the beginning as well. But she actually spots Talos' daughter, person of interest, walking out of a alley, going down the alley. So she tells her, takes pursuit. She's following her and all this other stuff. Next thing you know, they meet up. Got it. I guess Agent Hill got close to her, and they got to fighting. Talos' daughter quickly takes the Agent Hill down quick. And then out of nowhere, Talos came out of nowhere and, tried to give chase. And you kind of find out, at first you didn't know that was Talos' daughter, but kind of find out, that's Talos' daughter. And he reveals that the mother's dead and all this other stuff. And she's talking about, you can't save me, you can't save nobody, blah, blah, blah. And she goes on and whatever. Nick Fury, he's doing his, shaking down and asking questions and all this other stuff, doing what he do. Then we get to a point where Talos' daughter, she basically, she's feeling some type of way, but she's still carrying out the plan. She meets up with Talos, tells him, hey, look, we have a plan, this and the third. Basically kind of like making it seem as if, Talos telling her that the mother is dead. Now she's going to, portray her little faction that she with. And, she gives him some intel, and it's actually the wrong intel. So fast forward to the incident that's about to occur. They're all doing their spy agent thing, trying to spot the information. Basically, it was bags. She told Talos that they have 3 bags, and she's going to mark it with infrared. So they, do the little bag thing and the trick and whatever like that, and basically is pretty much a distraction. Also, too, there's a creepy little girl with a ball that spots Nick Fury. Nick looks like, nah, something wrong with you. He follows the girl. Next thing you know, the girl transforms into an older gentleman. Next thing you know, it transforms into a woman. The next thing you know, it transforms into the leader of the Skrulls. Basically was luring Nick into the center of where everything was about to go down so he can see, this whole situation fold out. And he actually sets off the bombs and chaos just erupts. I don't know how this happened, but somehow Agent Hill meets up with Nick, and Nick turns around, looks at her, smiles sinisterly, and shoots her. It wasn't Nick. It was actually the leader of the rebellion. So automatically, man, this episode is already starting off on a good start. There's so many questions, and of course, my little breakdown is not exactly, breakdown down for down, all the details. I'm just trying to give some light little and just kind of say basically like this is a great start, for Marvel to actually kind of pick up the pieces on their, I don't want to say failed, but their last movies and TV series really wasn't a hit. Like Miss Marvel wasn't, not a lot of people liked it, so and the last couple of movies has been kind of hit or miss. So this is basically kind of just giving us hope that they're okay. Let's calm down, let's get our stuff together, let's get the wheels turning. So it definitely started off very, very good, had us questioning a lot of things, and just building up that suspense for mystery, so definitely stay tuned next Wednesday. I will be doing reviews every Wednesday when this stuff comes out. So I'll have that review next week for episode 2. It's going to be, I feel like this is going to be one of the ones that's going to lead into New World Order, that Captain America 4, with the new Captain America as, what's his name? Sam, as the new Captain America. So, hey, man, I'm excited. This is a good start. Of course, I didn't want to give too much away, but stay tuned for next week. And next week, we're back to regular schedule. So it's going to be now my reviews on Wednesday, regular Thursday stuff, you know, the Vito variants with my video game stuff, and then Vitoverse with my reactions to trailers and YouTube videos. You know what I mean? I guess that's what the Vitoverse is going to be now. So shout out to everybody that's new. If you're new to this channel, we're having a $100 giveaway. Feel free to subscribe and comment. You'll be entering yourself into our $100 raffle. And if you're already subscribed, just keep on commenting, guys, man. We're trying to hit that 100 subscriber mark, man. I really want to get this $100 out to you guys, man, and show y'all some love. And the bigger we get, the more bigger the prize is going to get. So, you know, definitely stay tuned. Keep on interacting with me. And only thing we can do is grow. Until next week, guys, until next Wednesday, peace.